Friends, lovers of mystery and grand stories, welcome. Today, we're delving into the heart of Mexico to unearth one of the most beautiful and tragic legends of our ancestors. A story that even today stands imposingly before our eyes in the form of two majestic mountains, Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl. Get ready, because this is more than a tale. It's an echo of a love so pure, it defied time and even death itself. In ancient times, when the Valley of Anáhuac was the center of a flourishing empire, there lived a princess of unparalleled beauty named Iztaccíhuatl. Her name, which means white woman in Nahuatl, was a reflection of her fair skin and noble spirit. Iztaccíhuatl was the most beloved daughter of a powerful Tlatoani, a ruler as wise as he was respected. But her heart wasn't free. It was irrevocably given to Popocatépetl, a brave warrior, strong as an oak and loyal as no other. Popocatépetl was the most intrepid of his army, known for his courage in battle and the devotion he felt for his princess. Their love was an open secret in the palace, a whisper among the gardens and a sparkle in both their eyes. When an inevitable war threatened his kingdom, the Tlatoani, with a heavy heart, summoned Popocatépetl. He promised him the hand of his daughter, Iztaccíhuatl, if he returned victorious from the conflict. The promise was clear. If he defeated the enemy, the princess would be his. Popocatépetl set off for war with his spirit ablazed by the promise and the image of his beloved. Iztaccíhuatl, meanwhile, wasted away in anticipation, her days endless and her nights sleepless. She prayed to the gods for the swift return of her beloved. The war was long and bloody. While Popocatépetl fought valiantly in distant lands, envy and malice brewed in the palace. A jealous warrior, who also coveted Iztaccíhuatl's love, spread a terrible lie. Popocatépetl had died in combat. The news, like a lightning bolt in a clear sky, shattered Iztaccíhuatl's soul. Her heart, already weak from the anguish of waiting, couldn't bear the pain. The beautiful princess fell ill with sorrow, and within a few days, life slipped away from her. She died of love, with the hope of Popocatépetl on her lips. Shortly after, Popocatépetl returned victorious. He entered the Valley of Anáhuac triumphantly, his chest swelled with pride and anticipation, ready to claim his beloved. But instead of embraces and celebrations, he found a kingdom plunged in mourning. The terrible truth struck his heart like an avalanche. Popocatépet's fury and grief were immense. He took his beloved's lifeless body in his arms, pleading with the gods for a miracle, for one last breath. But fate was already sealed. He then decided to bestow upon her the greatest and eternal of all honors. He carried Iztaccíhuatl's body to the summit of the highest mountain, a mountain that had no name yet. He laid her down gently, attending to every detail, as if she could still feel her skin. Then, by her side, with a lit torch in his hand, he knelt to guard her eternal sleep. And there he remained, motionless, watching over her for all eternity. The gods, moved by such profound and sincere love, decided to immortalize the lovers. They transformed their bodies into two gigantic mountains. Princess Iztaccíhuatl, the white woman or sleeping maiden, lies stretched out, her snow-capped silhouette recreating the shape of a sleeping maiden. And by her side, ever vigilant, always at her feet, stands Popocatépetl, the smoking mountain. From time to time, the volcano awakens, and the columns of smoke and ash emanating from its crater are, the ancients say, the smoke from the torch that Popocatépetl still holds, his promise of eternal love, his mourning for the departure of his beloved. Thus, every time we look towards the Valley of Mexico and our eyes fall upon those two imposing figures, we remember the legend of Iztaccíhuatl and Popocatépetl, a reminder that true love, pure love, can transcend life and death and remain unyielding for all eternity. And with this beautiful and tragic story, we bid farewell for today. But remember, legends aren't just tales from the past. They are the whispers of the wind, the heartbeat of the earth, the essence of a people who refuse to forget. Until next time, lovers of stories.
It is a production by Adrián Duarte Aguilar from Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico.